what are you really afraid of when speaking in public? That's a question I often ask participants in my training sessions. And I've put together the top 5 most common fears among speakers for you. The first fear is the fear of making a mistake. It's very common because we don't like mistakes. In our culture, making a mistake is seen as a bad thing. A mistake isn't seen as a driver of opportunity, but rather as proof that you're a loser. That's why, of course, we don't want to make mistakes. We don't want anyone to see our mistake or to have it brought up against us later. And naturally, making a mistake is a big problem for us. The second fear is looking insecure. How will the audience perceive us if we perform poorly, act insecurely, if our voice trembles or our hands shake, or our body moves awkwardly, or if I get tangled up in my speech and show that I'm feeling insecure right now? A lot of people are afraid of this. And by the way, when you're afraid that you'll look insecure, most likely you will look insecure. The third fear is not achieving your goals. After all, people go out in front of an audience to achieve certain goals. But there's always a risk that it won't work out. I want to persuade, but what if I can't? I want to strengthen my position in the company, but what if they don't take me seriously? I want to earn the trust of new employees, but what if they don't believe me and then feel uncomfortable working with me? Not achieving your goals is also a common fear. Fear number 4 is being laughed at or looking foolish. We all worry about this a lot, because we don't want to look ridiculous when we're not doing it on purpose. And sometimes it seems to us, especially in the business world, that if we look silly, that's it, our reputation and status are lost. We're not that cool, because people are laughing at us, even though we didn't want that. It's a very common fear. And the 5th common fear is losing the audience's interest. When you're speaking and you see people leaving the room, when they're bored, sitting on their phones, or getting distracted by something more interesting than your talk. Losing their attention means losing an important resource from the audience, losing their recognition, and losing the point of your presentation. Because, after all, the audience's attention is an important resource for any speaker. So, these are the 5 most common fears that audiences often have. Maybe you'll write in the comments about some other fears that are typical for you or that you've encountered in your own experience. Be sure to share them and subscribe to our Telegram channel where we discuss different fears and tools for overcoming them.